Hello engineers, welcome to the 49th video in learning MOSFETs through shorts, and in this particular video we are going to verify the condition wherein we saw that our MOSFET should operate as a diode. So if you could remember this particular scenario where I explained that for a MOSFET to operate as a diode we need to short the gate and the drain terminal, right? And whenever I say that my MOSFET it is operating as a diode, it is acting as a diode, so this is what it means. That means it should exhibit the a forward bias characteristic of a diode. It should follow this particular curve, right? Over here, if you could remember, in case of diode, the current used to increase exponentially after this particular point, that is 0.7 volts if that particular diode it is made up of silicon atom. For MOSFET, the current should increase exponentially after this particular point, that is the threshold voltage of the MOSFET, which is equal to VGS, and my VGS is equal to VDS, right? So you see, onto the x-axis I am plotting the voltage, so it is a VDS or VGS, both are same because the gate and drain they are shorted, and to the y-axis I will be plotting the current, right? And you see the threshold voltage, it is 0.4 volts. You can clearly look over here. So after this particular point, that is after 0.4 volts, the current should increase exponentially. Let's verify that. So for that, I'll just hover my mouse over here and I'll be able to see the current. Alright, so as you can see, this is the drain current ID, and you can clearly see it increases exponentially after this particular point, that is 0.4 volts. So after this particular point, you just have a look over here. This is the value for current. It is in ferroamperes, right, at around 0.4 volts. And as soon as I increase the value, let's say at 0.6 volt, it is in microamperes. At 0.8 volts, it is in milliampere, 1.6 milliampere. And it keeps on increasing exponentially. So with this, we can clearly say that my MOSFET, when we short the gate and drain terminal of MOSFET, it operates as a diode. So I really hope that you understood the concept of diode connected MOSFET. And in the next video, we'll see the impedance offered by this particular circuit. So if you are enjoying this kind of content, then you please make sure to like, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you.